Well, Liza and Charles are now out in the open, which is the first time that's happened. And we'll see how that plays out, you know? They're not skipping into the sunset, but it's like what I thought was so great about the end of season 5 was that they got everything they wanted, but at what cost? You know, Charles is also not a character that's going to be sitting in his pajamas eating bonbons.
I'd love to see that show, though.
I know. I would like to see that show
TV
as
Land?
well. But I feel
The
like
outtakes.
you know, Charles in many ways is like Liza was at the beginning of the series. He's starting over and he has to sort of reinvent himself. And so it's kind of interesting to see how that plays out.
And Diana is with her plumber. She pulled him out of the sewers of New York City covered in shit and hugged him. Yeah, and so Diana's kind of navigating it. She's at work. She's like, am I going to be thrown out? Am I going to be put out to pasture too, or am I relevant? You know, what's going to happen here? And then at home, she's grappling with the fact that she's a black tie woman with a blue collar man,
Who is also the moral center of our show.
Yeah.
I mean, he ends up, which
So
I
the plumber.
love.
Yeah,
and
so true.
and whose love, in a sense, is somehow the most straighthtforward.
Yeah, and
I
also
think he's such a beautiful character.
it's a great idea to date a plumber because then you never need to call a plumber.
I see.
It's a good idea.
What about you, Molly? What sort of changed for Lauren?
Oh, I feel, you know, she's been on this journey since, I think, season 4, when she was sleeping, standing up like a horse in the nest. Yeah, and anyways, that scene and that whole situation is so funny, but there's this one really deep truth that rings out in it, and she says, failure is not an option. And I feel like she's been on this 2-season arc of like starting her own PR firm, Heller Good, and now Heller Good, and now she's, you know, in deeply, deeply, deeply championing Kelsey and Liza and Diana at Millennial. She's in the office now, kind of freelancing as a publicist, and it's very cool to see her so committed to her work and committed to making these women shine at any and all costs. It's very inspiring to play someone like that. So she's on that journey.